Hello everyone, it is Wednesday night and we are here at the Cobblestone Hotel for another amazing episode of Music Talks. I'm your host, Chelsea Rittenauer. Special shout out to Rick Fike, the man behind the camera, and Macaulay Jones of Matthew Music Studios, taking care of all of our sound needs. So tonight, we have a special treat. We have someone from Nashville here. He's originally from around the area, but he came all the way. He's doing a couple shows this weekend, and he decided to hop on our show tonight. I am super excited to introduce to you Alex Maxwell, country singer-songwriter. Hey.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Thanks so much for coming tonight.
It's
yeah,
really cool.
Yeah, I'm so excited you're here and to get to learn your story.
Yeah.
So, country music.
Yeah.
A lot of people sing country music, especially around this area.
Yeah.
Why country music?
I think it's a lifestyle, to be honest. It's just like, when you grow up, it's like I grew up next to a farm, so like I'm not gonna end up singing, you know, hip hop. Like it's just really not me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of just what I fell into.
Okay, that's fair. So I got to hear you play a little bit during sound check before we were actually on film.
Mm-hmm.
And from what I can hear, you have a bit of that old school country vibe.
Yeah, I'm not like old school as in like, you know, I'm gonna cry my beer type old school. You know
right.
What I mean? But I think I was, you know, because I was born in the 90s, so I think I'm influenced by the 90s. You know, that's just what's real to me.
Yeah.
So I think naturally that's kind of what I gravitate towards.
Yeah. So you're in Nashville. You're living in Nashville now. How long have you been living in Nashville?
About, not quite 6 years yet, but about almost 6 years.
6 years?
Yeah, I went down there right after high school. It was like 2 days after graduation. I moved to Nashville and made the leap. My parents didn't want me to, but I was like,
was that the plan all along, or did you just wake up and you were like, I'm doing it?
I think it was like April. I might have kind of had that hunch that I was like, I think I'm gonna go to Nashville and give that a run. And I was only gonna go for the summer originally, and I just never left. You know.
Cool.
So
I have yet to actually go to Nashville, but I definitely.
You gotta go.
Yeah, I want to come check it out.
Just don't be like one of the typical bachelorette parties. It's like, oh,
no.
we're gonna go to Broadway and just get wasted. And
nah, not my style. I'll send you a message. You can tell me all the cool spots.
Yeah, absolutely.
Deal?
I'll show you around.
Okay, perfect. So, there's obviously a lot of country singers in Nashville.
Yeah.
What makes you different? What makes you stand out?
I think being that I'm just real to who I am when I grew up. So like the 90s country thing, you know, it's becoming more prevalent now. Mm-hmm. But I think I have a twist to it in the fact that, you know, there's a lot of rock influence around here. Yeah. In Pittsburgh area. I think that rubs off on me, you know, the early 2000s rock thing, like, and Skinner and Southern rock, and, mm-hmm. you know, I'm a big Day to Remember fan. It's just like all that, I feel like it just melts inside and makes like this rockin' 90s country kind of.
I dig it.
You know,
I'm a huge 90s fan as well, but I'm like into the 90s grunge scene.
But I love that. See, I think that kind of rubs off a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
I'm really excited to hear you do your thing. But let's go back to the beginning before we get to that. How did you get started?
So, if I remember right, when I was about maybe 3 years old, remember the old Walkmans?
Yeah.
So my dad had an old Walkman in his truck with an old Garth CD.
Okay.
And I remember we're on our way to a rodeo, and for some reason I remember this, and I heard the song Rodeo by Garth Brooks. Mm-hmm. And ever since, I think I just got hooked. And Garth has been like my biggest influence since then. And I used to run around the house. My mom has a ton of video footage of me like dressing up as like Garth Brooks, holding a little, you know, $20 guitar that's about the size of me, running around, having her film me. And I think ever since then, I just kind of been drawn to music and kind of the spotlight and like having, you know, focus on me, I guess, and being center of attention. But I don't know. I think that's kind of where it originated, you know what I mean?
You were a performer from the start.
I was something. I used to lip sing and like
listen,
not
it's okay.
Words.
I was too, so I get it. I totally get it. So you play the guitar, and you also sing. I'm going to concentrate on those as two separate things, but let's start with the guitar. Right. When did you first learn to play? When did you first really pick it up? And did you have any major influences? Were people, teachers that helped you along the way?
So when I was 9 years old, I tried doing guitar with me and my brothers. Mm-hmm. So all three of us went and we tried to do guitar. I'm a small guy, and I was even obviously way smaller at 9 years old, and my hands were too small for the guitar. And my guitar teacher was just like, look, you know, it's not worth your time. Like, you're too small for the guitar. It might not be your thing. Maybe focus on something else. And I guess I got bit by a music bug, like 11 years old, and I just wanted to play again. You know, so I had an old Johnny Cash book, and I started playing that. And before I know it, my mom was like, for a birthday gift, I'll get you guitar lessons again. So for influences, we called my guitar teacher that I ended up learning from, Daryl. His name is Daryl. I don't remember his last name. But Daryl, you know, he taught me from like 11 to about 14 years old until he was finally like, I think there's nothing else I'm going to really teach you at this point, so they got to let you go. And yeah, so that's kind of how the guitar thing started. And it's funny because originally I was told I couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it.
So it's funny.
So after 14, you just you were on your own and you built up your own skills from there.
Yep, pretty much.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So the singing, we talked a little bit, you know, I'm a singer.
Probably way better than me.
I'm curious if you have any formal vocal training.
No.
You know?
I think just hashing it out and being really bad for a long time, and then straining my family's ears and keeping them up at night, and I think it's just.
So it was a lot of trial and error.
Oh yeah, it was rough when I was younger. It was very rough.
Really?
If you hear recording, it's like ooh, like because I started singing before my voice changed or nothing. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
It was rough. It was bad, you know. But
I don't know about that. I'm sure it's not as bad as you think.
I don't know. I think it is. But I know I'm my hardest critic, I guess, you know, but it wasn't good. It wasn't good.
Yeah. So what was it like putting the guitar and the vocals together?
Honestly, it kind of came natural. I don't remember ever having a struggle where I was like, I can't learn and sing at the same time. It's kind of just, I never really hit that barrier, I guess. You know? But
cool.
Never.
Lucky you.
Probably. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it just never did.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but you write your own music, yes? When did you start writing?
I think about 14 years old, 15 years old. We used to go up to my hunting camp every weekend, or close to it every weekend, and I'm sure a lot of people around here know, growing up in the area, like, I think first day trout's the second week of April or something like that, you know? And we always have a big party up at my hunting camp, or my dad's fishing camp. And I skipped school the Friday before, and I said I was sick, and I sat downstairs and wrote a song, and I went up camp and played my first song I ever wrote, Nervous as All Get Up, and people like loved it. I was like, wow, so maybe this is something. And you know, it wasn't the greatest song, but it was enough to get my confidence up. It was like to want me to just keep doing it, you know, and that's kind of where it all started, interestingly enough.
So now that you have a lot of songs under your belt, what's your process? How do you go about writing your songs? I
mean, it's hard to put it in a box because it's different every time, you know. So in Nashville, I write a lot with other people. So like, I write almost every day during the week with, you know, other writers in town. And we normally write like at 10:30 in the morning, and you know, that or like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Those seem to be like the times you go after. So it's like a scheduled appointment. And normally someone brings an idea or went through something, or you know, you just talk and something comes up, and someone brings a guitar melody or a vocal melody, and it kind of just stems from one of those three: an idea, a melody, or a guitar, you know, little melody. So
very cool.
Yeah, it just goes from there.
So roughly, how many original songs would you say you have? Too many to count.
Honestly, too many. Like, I know last year alone I wrote over about 200. So just last year alone, and I've been writing since 15. So
do you write for just yourself, or have you written for other artists as well?
I have some cuts. In the last year, I had over 15 cuts.
Oh, wow.
I had one with a little bit of luck go #1 in Louisiana that I wrote for a Louisiana artist. And
which is what? How can we hear it? I want to hear this.
You can go on Spotify and all that. The guy that cut it, I believe his name is James Dupree. And you can go check it out on there.
Very cool.
What is it? It's Ashton Dupree. His brother's James. So Ashton Dupree, and he had some luck down there with it, and went #1 on Louisiana radio, oddly enough.
That's awesome.
So
let's continue on this track. Let's talk about albums, EPs. Are they out there? How many do you have? What are they called, and how can we hear them?
So I have a single I released last spring called "From the Bottom of My Heart." And then, you know, it's kind of a slower song, which I'm proud of it and stuff. And but I think I released it before I was really had my sound down. You know what I mean? So you can go on there and listen to it, and I'm proud of it. But I have a new mixtape coming out here, probably end of summer. It's gonna be out,
Awesome.
and that's gonna like hold the floodgates until my actual EP comes out, and we start getting in that process, which we're about to start doing. So the mixtape will have demos and stuff on it of a lot of the songs that didn't make the cut for the EP that
Right.
we're gonna be recording,
Right.
and that'll be out soon. So it'll be on Spotify and my website, Alex Maxwell Music, for free download and all
Yeah.
that stuff. So just keep an eye out for it.
If you want to check out his website, you can hop onto my personal Facebook page, or you can go to the Music Talks page for the Cobblestone Hotel, and you will find the link for his website. You can check all of that stuff out. So I want to talk a little bit more about Nashville and this whole recording process. There are a lot of people that are going to watch this episode, a lot of young people that want to do this. They want to perform, they want to be professionals. I would love it if you would just talk about what it's like to be a working artist in Nashville, because you're doing this thing. You're
Trying
writing
to.
songs, you're recording, you're booking gigs. Like, what is that like?
A lot of work, because there's competition all around. It's just around you constantly, and it's the best of the best in the city. It's easily to get this. It's easily to get discouraged, but you kind of just got to keep going at it and keep trying to get better. And I think being around the talent really helps you, because it makes you step up your game. When you surround yourself by talent, it's gonna make you better.
Right.
And I think that's a big thing. So a lot of it is keeping your head down and moving forward, and just trying to get over the obstacles, because they're gonna come. It's gonna be up and down. One moment you're gonna be, oh, this happened, that was great, I had this cut, or I'm about to record this and someone said they liked it. And then you're gonna have the moments where it's like, man, I don't think I'm good enough. And it's that constant battle, and it takes a toll on you emotionally. But I think my biggest advice is just keep your head down, put your blinders on, keep moving forward. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I love that. And you have to be true to yourself and true to your sound.
100%.
100%.
That's huge. Yes.
Yeah, I found that working in the industry as well. You have to know who you are. You have to be true to your sound. Don't try to sound or be like anyone else.
Absolutely.
Be you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Be authentic. People can tell the difference, I think.
I think so too.
It comes off.
Yeah, I think it's so important to do your thing.
Absolutely.
So, final question, unless of course there's something that you'd like to bring up before we wrap it up.
You're hitting it all.
You're doing amazing stuff. You're out there, you're working. It's really exciting to hear someone around my age doing this thing.
Absolutely.
How far are you trying to take this? Like, what can we expect from you in the next 5 years, the next 10 years?
Hopefully getting a Grammy. You know
Right.
what I mean? I'm not going to stop it and just say I'm going to be satisfied. That's come with the emotional thing. It's like, as you climb the ladder, like I remember first moving to Nashville, and if I did some of the things I got to accomplish or got to do, I'd have been ecstatic. But it's like, when it actually happens, it never feels as great as it's
No,
going to be. You know
it
what I mean?
doesn't.
So
You
it's-
want something else.
Right, so I'd be foolish to say like, oh, if I get this, I'm gonna be done.
Yeah.
I think success just keeps driving. You know what I mean? Like you always want to go a step further.
Yeah.
So,
I feel it.
Yeah.
This interview was awesome. It was a joy to talk to you and
Thank you.
get to learn your story. And
Yeah.
you were great. I'm really excited to hear you do your thing.
Okay.
So let's get to the music. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. When you are.
Awesome. We'll be right back after the break.
What's on tonight?
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Music Talks. I am extremely excited to introduce country singer-songwriter Alex Maxwell. Take it away.
Thank you. So this first one I'm gonna play. I guess I'll explain the songs a little bit. This is one me and my buddy Joe Fortner wrote. He's from Monroe, Georgia, and we wrote this about. We got the idea from growing up. My parents always told me, when things get rough, they always find to work themselves out. So it's called "Work Itself Out."
Sometimes I can't help but to get a little ahead of myself and overthink everything. Long after all those ships have sailed, God only knows why I do. There's only so much I can do. But this world got its own way of spinning, and life got its turns, you just gotta live it. And when it looks like everything is going down and you just can't see how it'll work, yeah, it'll work, yeah, it'll work itself out. It's easy to get worked up and all stressed out with the way things are now. This fast pace and starts weighing. I just remember what my old man told me, that this world got its own way of spinning, and life got its turns, you just gotta live it. And when it looks like everything is going down and you just can't see how it'll work, yeah, it'll work, yeah, it'll work itself out, yeah. Yeah, this world got its own way of spinning, and life got its turns, you just gotta live it. 'Cause this world got its own way of spinning, and life got its turns, you just gotta live it. And when it looks like everything is going down and you just can't see how it'll work, yeah, it'll work, yeah, it'll work itself out. Well, thank you. So this next one doesn't really have a story behind it, but it feels good, so I'm just gonna sing it. Well, I could just sit around, listen to a bunch of old leaving songs, just hide out, hung up on everything that went wrong. She's thinking, how come running, begging, pleading like I need her? And I knew that what she's wanting is a heartbroken fool crying in his beer. But not tonight, I'm a free man out on parole, due for a little bit of out of control, getting back, making noise with the boys under neon lights. Yeah, it's about time I give my boots a shine, dust off them old pickup liner, every drop in every spot till closing time. And she always loved to make me walk her line, but not tonight. Everything, tried to be the man that she dreamed of, always let her win, never thinking of myself. But not tonight, I'm a free man out on parole, due for a little bit of out of control, getting back, making noise with the boys under neon lights. Yeah, it's about time I give my boots a shine, dust off them old pickup liner, every drop in every spot till closing time. She always loved to make me walk her line, but not tonight, not tonight. Tomorrow she might find her way back on my mind, but not tonight. I'm a free man out on parole, due for a little bit of out of control, getting back, making noise with the boys under neon lights. Yeah, it's about time I get my boots to shine, dust off them old pickup line, drink every drop in every spot till closing time. Yeah, she always loved to make me walk her line, but not tonight. There you go. I might do one. I might mess this up, but we just wrote a song like the day before I drove up here, and I kind of fell in love with it, and I haven't had a chance to play it yet. So if y'all want to be the first ones to hear it, I'm gonna try it. And the whole song, I mean, it's kind of a goofy little tune. It's just it's really just making fun of, like, the whole thing started because I'm not a big lottery guy. Like I don't do the lottery a lot. And the one time I was like, here's $20. I'm buying all the scratch offs I can get. And whatever I win, I'm going to put back into scratch offs. Whatever I don't, and it's over. And it just went over real quick. And there's a side of me that was like, there's a chance I'm going to win this, even though it's like 1 in a billion. I'm gonna win something. But I knew better. But and the whole joke is just the whole song is just joking about that, like the idea that I don't even know, just the lottery ticket idea, I guess, what stemmed it. So. I don't know where I was going with that, but. Been spending all my money on scratch-offs. Swear one of these days it'll pay off. When it does, I'm gonna flip off my boss as I strut out the door. And me and Bubba's got some big plans for that El Camino on jack stands. And when our ship finally rolls in, I'm gonna drop in a 454. Yeah, that'll be the day when pigs fly and snowballs got a good chance in hell. Yeah, things are gonna change when the sky falls and old man don't have stories to tell. But I got high hopes and things are gonna go my way when there's money in the bank. Yeah, that'll be the day, a damn good day. Cause I'm as broke as a gambler after payday, and hurting like a sinner on Sunday, as low as a lake without a spit of rain. Been praying like the devil for my big break, but that's what we all say. Yeah, that'll be the day when pigs fly and snowballs got a good chance in hell. Yeah, things are gonna change when the sky falls and no man don't have stories to tell. But I got high hopes and things are gonna go my way when there's money in the bank. Yeah, that'll be the day, a damn good day. Yeah, one day this run of bad luck's gonna run out, then I'll be sipping wine in a penthouse. Yeah, that'll be the day when pigs fly and snowballs got a good chance in hell. Yeah, things are gonna change when the sky falls and no man don't have stories to tell. But I got high hopes things are gonna go my way when there's money in the bank. Yeah, that'll be the day, a damn good day. Thank you. I don't know what y'all think of that one. Did y'all like that one? So this one is, I'll slow it down just a tad, and this one is probably one of the ones that mean the most to me as the songwriting comes. And I wrote this to my good buddy Ray Fulcher, and he's an amazing writer. He's one of my favorite writers in town, and he's had some big accomplishments with the whole Luke Combs stuff. He had 8 on Luke Combs' last record. If any of y'all know Luke Combs, I don't know. But yeah, the story's in the song, so just listen to the lyrics. Never thought I'd see the day this thing would break down on me. A royal red Ford couple dancing the door, spin around since '83. It took mom and dad on their first date, sat every Saturday behind home plate, drove every back road mud hole in this town, and never let me down. But she was a good one, man, everyone said you better never let her go. Built to last, they don't make them like that round here anymore. Thought she'd be mine forever, I'd never see her go. But I was wrong, now I'll be damned if she ain't a damn good one gone. She was a daddy's girl and a mama's dream, and a homecoming queen. A little Bible verse tattoo with some Molly Crew somehow found the good in me. But at 21 you think the one is out there somewhere else. Didn't know what I had, can't get her back, and I'm still kicking myself, 'cause she was a good one, man, everyone said you better never let her go. Built to last, they don't make them like that round here anymore. Thought she'd be mine forever, I'd never see her go. But I was wrong, now I'll be damned if she ain't a damn good one gone. Well, when it's you and Granddaddy out waiting the line, you never think this could be the last time, till your bedside saying your last goodbyes. 'Cause he was a good one, man, everyone said he's the toughest they'd ever known. Built to last, they don't make them like that around here anymore. Thought he'd be here forever, I'd never see him go. But I was wrong, now I'll be damned if he ain't a damn good one gone. A damn good one gone. Thank you. So this next one is I wrote with my good buddy Joe Collins and Dawson Edwards, and the whole song is about the idea of everybody had that breakup where they were like, I'm pretty glad that one didn't work out, and we just made a goofy little song called Could Have Been Me about it. So here it is. The sun is shining and the birds are singing. It's a picture perfect day in May. The flowers blooming and church bells ringing. That bride's about to change her last name. It wasn't long ago we were headed down that road. I guess God only knows what I'd have got myself into. That could have been me that put a ring on a finger. Could have been me with some crazy in-laws. Could have been me getting run through the ringer, trying to chew what I bit off. That could have been me dealing with all that. Damn, I feel bad for that SOB, but thank God it was him, 'cause it could have been me. In my free time, I'll be wetting lines while I was doing them chores at home. I'll be chasing tail and raising hell, but for him those days are gone. But they could have been me to put a ring on a finger. Could have been me with some crazy in-laws. Could have been me getting run through the ringer, trying to chew what I bit off. It could have been me dealing with all that. Damn, I feel bad for that SOB, but thank God it was him, 'cause it could have been me. Looks like I dodged a bullet. Had my finger on the trigger, but I didn't pull it. But that could have been me that put a ring on a finger. Could have been me with some crazy in-laws. Could have been me getting run through the ringer, trying to chew what I bit off. Could have been me dealing with all that. Damn, I feel bad for that SOB, but thank God it was him, 'cause it could have been me. Yeah, that could have been me. There you go. Two more? Cool. What to play here? What to play? For those that are not in the room and are watching this on TV, my mother's here and she's the boss. And she is telling me what to play, and I better listen to Mother. So yeah, there's really no story behind this one. It's called Hell Will Freeze. Fighting mad fire in her eyes, give that goodback chance goodbye. What she said, it came pretty clear. She'd rather be anywhere else but here. Might as well been written on her face that they'll move the Rockies east, take Jack Daniels out of Tennessee. The Dallas Cowboys won't be America's team. Saturday nights won't be live in New York. Detroit will stop making forts. Them Midwest towns won't roll that corn no more. Yeah, hell will freeze the day that she comes back to me. Well, she left me in the rearview dust. Well, who's to blame when you messed up? Gave her a call, got a decline. No answer, damn sure sounds like they'll move the Rockies east, take Jack Daniels out of Tennessee. The Dallas Cowboys won't be America's team. Saturday nights won't be live in New York. Detroit will stop making forts. Them Midwest towns won't roll that corn no more. And yeah, hell will freeze the day that she comes back to me. Yeah, they'll build a highway all the way to Hawaii for a red light set back a mile my way. And they'll move the Rockies east, take Jack Daniels out of Tennessee. The Dallas Cowboys won't be America's team. No, Saturday nights won't be live from New York. Detroit will stop making Ford. Them Midwest towns won't roll that corn no more. And yeah, hell will freeze the day that she comes back to me. Oh, yeah. Well, for this is the last one, I guess. Let's see here. I'm gonna do another new one we just wrote here recently. Since I haven't played any songs for the ladies, I'll try to do that here. I know I'm just a man, but I'd do anything. Might sound crazy, but we ain't just some ring on a finger that you're dreaming of someday. 'Cause on any day, girl, I'd break down Heaven's Gate, swim across the ocean, hoping I could get to you. No, I wouldn't even hesitate. I give everything, ain't nothing I wouldn't do. I'd go to hell and back and walk through the fire and kick down the devil's door. 'Cause you're the kind of girl that's worth fighting for. I'd stop a freight train if it tried to break us up. If love was the one to blame, hell, I'd square it up. Right hook right on the cheek. Ain't nothing gonna come between us. From ash to ash and dust to dust. 'Cause girl, I'd break down Heaven's Gate, swim across the ocean, hoping I could get to you. And no, I wouldn't even hesitate. I give everything, ain't nothing I wouldn't do. I'd go to hell and back and walk through the fire and kick down the devil's door. 'Cause you're the kind of girl that's worth fighting for. Yeah, girl, I'd break down Heaven's Gate, swim across the ocean, hoping I could get to you. And no, I wouldn't even hesitate. I give everything, ain't nothing I wouldn't do. I'd go to hell and back and walk through the fire and kick down the devil's door. 'Cause you're the kind of girl that's worth fighting for. Thank you. Thanks for letting me play.
Ladies and gentlemen out there, you just heard 7 original songs from country singer-songwriter Alex Maxwell. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me, Chelsea.
You know how to write a song. Like your stuff was great.
Oh, thank you.
I loved it. I loved listening to it. I can't wait to hear your stuff on the radio.
I appreciate it. Hopefully.
Yeah, absolutely. I wish you all the success and all the luck in the world. And hey, if you ever need a female voice for a duet, let me know.
Always.
Everyone, we will be back here next Wednesday at the Cobblestone Hotel for another fresh episode of Music Talks. I'm your host, Chelsea Rittenauer, and we'll see you next week. Have a great night. Bye.